So the transfer window is just closed now, and I think we needed to get the players in, which we have done. I feel as if we've added a level of quality. Other players will see that as well, and what we're trying to do. And if they come here and they perform well, and we have 62,500 at every game, and we can show what we're about, then hopefully it will help to increase that and increase the way West Ham are seen to everybody in football, but also to a lot of the players. We were always aware that we were a bit short on numbers, probably over the last year or so. And I have to say, the board have been really good in as much as that we tried to buy some big players in January, we didn't get them. And what I didn't want to do then was go and take a couple of lesser additions. I felt as if we need to try and go for the big players and challenge. Players want to go where they see their success, they want to be part of something which they see is growing. I think in the last couple of years we've done that. So I think that's what makes us in many ways attractive to Gianluca, to Lucas Paqueta, to Emerson, to Thilo Kehrer. I felt that what I wanted to try and do was add quality which would keep us challenging. As a manager, you're always wanting more, but I'm really happy with what I got in. How you doing? Good. Good to see you. Yeah, got here in the end, so good stuff. Aguerd was probably the player who we've been chasing for 2 years. We see him as a centre back who will give us a little bit more control in building from the back. He's got good speed. He's good in the air. We kept hoping for him. As I said, a year ago we tried to get him, we couldn't get him. And I'd kept in touch, we kept watching, and we wanted to do him. So for me, it was really important that we got him. And then unfortunately, with the injury right away, it put us on the back foot. With Angelo not quite being ready. So Thilo Kehrer became available for us. It was someone who we looked at. We took good advice from people who had been working with him. Spoke to Hansi Flick, the German manager, about him as well, who gave him a great recommendation. I took the chance to bring him in, and probably more reason than ever was because of his flexibility to play centre half, right back, left back, which he has done throughout his career. I think there was a big push that we needed a centre forward, and we knew it. In January we tried to buy a couple of really big centre forwards who've gone to other big clubs at the moment. So then trying to find a centre forward was more difficult because there's a very small pool of it. And in the end we ended up with Gianluca, who for lots of reasons we'd watched a lot. It was how, with being a bit younger, not playing in the Premier League, coming from Italy, it was us trying to work out, can we get him to work? How quick can it happen for us? Can he get his goals early? Because it's never going to be an easy thing looking for someone to challenge Mickey Antonio, or even to replace Mickey Antonio, because Mick's been so good for us over the last few years. I've taken loads of players from the lower leagues over my career. I always think that they come in hungry, they've got something to prove, they've still got a level to step up. It's unlike bringing in maybe full internationals. I think Flynn will take a little bit of time as well to find a level. We hope that we get him minutes and he's able to show what he can do. But we saw him as one of the better players in the Championship last year, and we felt it was worth a gamble, like we did do with Jared Bowen. I think our style will undoubtedly change because of different personnel. We've been an extremely good counter-attack team for a couple of years. It changed a little bit last season due to teams giving us a bit more respect, and we had much more of the ball. So I want us to be better with the ball. I want us to play better. I want us to pass the ball better. I don't want to lose our threat of the speed we've had up front. But that's where, introducing Gianluca, who's slightly different to, say, Mickey Antonio, introducing Maxi, those players coming in, we'll have to find how they work as well. And it's a thing for a manager, it's never, you can never really ask for time. I think you just ask for people to say, look, this is changing around a little bit. It might just take to get us bedded in, but hopefully we can do that. We want to keep going, and I think the players we've brought in time will show that they're really good players.